Apple is once again reimagining what its flagship phone should be. And with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the vision is clear: refinement meets bold experimentation. But not everything is going according to plan. In the latest wave of leaks and reports, Apple is said to have abandoned one of the most exciting innovations planned for the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro Max, a revolutionary new display material that was supposed to push scratch resistance and glare reduction to new heights. Sources close to the matter suggest that Apple has hit a wall with production issues, leading to the unfortunate shelving of this advanced screen tech. Originally introduced via credible leaks in early development stages, the new panel was designed to surpass the current ceramic shield in both durability and clarity. This display was reportedly meant to debut exclusively on the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max models, emphasizing Apple's push to differentiate its higher-end devices even further. But now, due to complications in applying the nano-level anti-reflective coating at scale, Apple has had to scrap the plan for now. Apple's recent endeavors with nano-texture glass on the M4 iPad Pro and MacBook Pro line only highlight what's been lost here. That glass, which debuted with the Pro Display XDR, dramatically reduces glare without compromising contrast. It was a major step forward in display quality for productivity and creative professionals alike. Without that, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will likely continue using the standard fingerprint-resistant, oleophobic coating we've come to expect. Fine for daily use, but not quite the revolution that was anticipated. Still, there's plenty more coming in the iPhone 17 Pro series that's worth the buzz. A significant development lies in Apple's exploration of a new screen technology called low dielectric TE. While under the radar for most consumers, this innovation could improve energy efficiency at the hardware level by reducing power leakage. This means better battery life, potentially without changing battery capacity. It's a subtle yet important optimization that aligns with Apple's goals for thinner, lighter, and longer-lasting devices. Of course, any rumor, especially about a phone this far out, should be treated with caution. Apple's supply chain is notoriously secretive, and while this source is considered reliable, even the best plans can change before launch. Apple is expected to officially unveil the iPhone 17 lineup in September 2025. Until then, the rumor mill will keep spinning. Pricing, as always, remains speculative. But with the ever-changing geopolitical landscape, especially involving US-China trade tensions, tariffs could play a role in determining how much consumers end up paying. As of now, Apple has enjoyed a temporary tariff exemption, but such benefits can evaporate with a change in policy. Even aside from tariffs, early reports hint at a potential price increase. One leak suggests that Apple may push the Pro models beyond their current price thresholds. That would mean the iPhone 17 Pro could start above $999 for the first time in years. Apple may be setting the stage for a new Air model position below the Pro line, allowing for greater pricing flexibility across the entire iPhone 17 family. What might actually justify such a price hike? iOS 19 could be a big part of that answer. A surprising but exciting rumor comes from leaker Majin Buu, who says iOS May 19th finally unlock meaningful external display support via USB-C. This wouldn't be full desktop mode like Samsung DeX, but would enable iPhones to expand their display to external monitors with a more refined interface. Think of it as Stage Manager from the iPad adapted for the iPhone. If this is true, it marks a massive leap in functionality. iOS 18 only offers basic screen mirroring. Adding a more complex, windowed UI would vastly increase the iPhone's value for productivity, content consumption, and even light creative work. That said, Apple's ecosystem decisions often feel like a juggling act. If the iPhone gains too much functionality, will it cannibalize iPad sales? Perhaps. But consumers don't care about internal competition. They want the best device possible. And if a phone can step into a tablet or laptop shoes in certain scenarios, all the better. Enabling users to plug in their iPhone and immediately access a cleaner, larger interface for editing, presenting, or streaming is a quality of life upgrade that's long overdue. iPads have had this type of interface for a while, but with iPhones now featuring larger, brighter OLED panels and powerful chips, why not? This also prepares the ground for Apple's inevitable foldable iPhone, rumored to be in testing stages now. A larger internal screen will require an interface more like an iPad, and bringing features like Stage Manager to iOS 19 makes that transition feel less jarring when it eventually happens. That means future iPhones may look and behave more like miniature laptops or tablets than ever before. And the line between iPhone and iPad may continue to blur until it's mostly philosophical. Even if there are limitations on multitasking or performance while in external display mode, it's a step in the right direction. Some tech observers speculate that this move may only be the beginning of Apple unifying its productivity tools across devices. iPads, Macs, and now iPhones might one day share even more software DNA, with differences determined more by screen size and form factor than by software capabilities. From a hardware standpoint, the iPhone 17 Pro Max won't just be about the screen or external display features. We've also heard that Apple is revamping the camera design, possibly incorporating periscope zoom on both Pro models, not just the larger one. Combined with improved sensor technology and possibly new AI-enhanced computational photography tools, the 17 Pro Max might further cement Apple's dominance in smartphone photography. Inside, the A19 Pro chip is expected to make its debut. Built on a next-gen 2nm process that brings better power efficiency and more advanced machine learning capabilities. That's essential as Apple integrates more on-device AI features into iOS. And while we're talking about the future, there's already a looming shadow cast by the iPhone 20, set for 2027. According to Mark Gurman at Bloomberg, Apple is planning a total reinvention of the iPhone with that model. A phone made almost entirely of glass, with components so complex that it will push production costs through the roof. Such a phone would demand entirely new manufacturing techniques, meaning longer production lead times and, inevitably, higher prices. Apple is already trying to shift more of its production to India, but experts are unsure whether India will be ready for such complexity by 2027. For now, it seems like the glass-intensive iPhone 20 will be made primarily in China, which Apple still considers unmatched in terms of manufacturing talent and infrastructure. That's the long game. For now, the iPhone 17 Pro Max represents the next big leap, though perhaps not in the way Apple originally intended. While we may not see the ultra-tough, glare-free display this time around, we're getting a device that pushes the limits of iOS, brings iPad-style productivity tools to the phone, and continues to evolve into a true all-in-one personal computing hub. And that, despite a few canceled features and shifting release strategies, is still a future worth getting excited about.